Hey guys, Joel's Short Reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Core Class Rise of the Beasts Arcee. So, here she is in her motorcycle mode, and this is obviously Arcee, as I said before, from the, as of this recording, upcoming Transformers Rise of the Beast movie, and and what we've got, of the looks of the design we've gotten so far, pretty cool looking design. But we'll say though, while this figure doesn't do it justice, it's still a pretty fun little figure nonetheless. Basically what I'm trying to say here is hopefully they do the looks, but if it's a long time, then I don't care because, for the rest of that, you'll just have to find out. So, yeah. And also, if you're wondering what this black piece is, that's her accessory. I'm just using it to keep her motorcycle up since, there's no, like, kickstand or anything. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to remove this. So it's like, great. Yeah, it took me, like, about 5 minutes to set that up, but it definitely felt longer when I did. But anyways, so starting off here, we got the packaging. So you got, this nice artwork of Arcee zooming along on the road that we've seen in the trailers. And then, you got Transformers Rise of the Beast. And then you got Series Arcee. On the side here, you get up close look at Arcee right here, core class. She's just kind of just staring. And on the side, you have full artwork right here. And then on the back, you got the obligatory product shots, 11 steps, and that's it. No description or anything. Oh, and by the way, also the little photo that they have is that same thing that we see up here, that same highway area. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for the packaging. Of course, that backstrap, or it's not really a backstrap, it's just kind of a, it's like her kind of backboard thing, but it's, got the theme to it where it's got, the photo. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So let's get right back into Arcee herself. So yeah, here she is in all her glory, and I really do like this motorcycle mode. I like how, they did keep some of the pink, but then, they have some red. Kind of new, it's kind of different to see red on an Arcee, besides her lipstick. But yeah, let's take a close look. And yeah, pretty nice, even for a core class. Like, I do like the gold rims they got here around, like, in the inner part of the wheels. And then there's got black paint right here. Not clear plastic, there's hair proof. And yeah, I like the silver, or not silver, kind of gunmetal grayish silver for the headlights. And I do like the rear view mirrors and the handlebars. I like that they got those molded in. And yeah, I also really like how they painted, like, the elbows of what will become the robot mode arms. But they just have these painted black. So that's nice. So it kind of shows off a seat there. So nice attention to detail from Hasbro. And of course, you got hands sticking out and visible head syndrome right here. Yep. Yeah, so there's that. And I really like how they painted the clips gold. It's kind of rare to see, like, the Hasbro painting their little clips for the wheels. So that's pretty nice instead of just leaving it plain black. But yeah, and below, not much. Visible head syndrome, of course. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. And by the way, this front wheel section in the packaging, it is separate. It's on a separate piece. So it is detachable, but you can really leave it on as soon as you get it. Just put it on and you can keep it on for the rest of the time you own it. Because, for transformation and stuff and in the robot mode, you can just keep it on. So, yeah, thought that was worth mentioning. Yeah, but anyways, now for the accessories. Arcee does come with this, like, gun thing, wherever. This is, like, the front. And you got the little holes. It's a little confusing into detail, except for the top. But even then, it's like, what even is this? It's a gun of some kind, but yeah. But anyways, so to store this in the alt mode, there's, like, these two slots on either side. Let me focus better in there. Yeah, there's two slots on either side. So those, there we go. So there's two little posts here in the inside, and so you just want to slide this in right here, and then there you go, it fits in very nice and tightly, and it kind of improves this. It fills in the little gap in there, so I do quite like that. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. So yeah, now anyways, for the size comparisons here in alt mode, I have to hold her up. Here she is with her Bumblebee movie predecessor, because Bumblebee movie and Rise of the Beast are the same universe, same rebooted movie continuity. And yeah, so in that movie, like, we didn't see her alt mode, but it was just like the toy designers, the Steel Series toy designers, came up with their own little design. So they made her be like this weird sort of Cybertron speed bike or something. I don't know. But and then obviously for Rise of the Beast, she designed a motorcycle. I forgot what model this is. I forgot what it's called, but yeah. Yeah, there's those two. And of course, this is a deluxe, so it's like, okay, maybe this size makes sense, but then in the robot mode, we'll have to look at the robot mode. That's what, once you see the robot mode, then you'll know why I want them to do a deluxe. And finally, here she is with Cheetor. So we got the other Rise of the Beast Steel Series figure here. So going along a good collection. Again, these figures from the movie. So yeah, I guess that might be an accurate scale. I'm not sure, but yeah. So that's pretty much it for the alt mode, which I'm pretty sure that's kind of why they made this core class so soon, because motorcycles are pretty small, so maybe in terms of alt mode size accuracy, I don't know. And then when they make the robo mode, yeah, I don't know. But even then, that can be like mass shifting, which we have not. I don't think we've ever seen that in any of the live action movies. So yeah, that's yeah. But anyways, now for the transformation. We'll just start off by lifting up the arms, just untab them. Yeah, there's this clip here, and then there's the little slots there. There's like little nudges mold in for this. So that's where it goes into, and then you just want to split apart the arms. You want to be careful, so that way oh, and yeah, see, look at that. I was being careful, but it still popped off. That one likes popping off for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, that happens, unfortunately. But yeah, let's reattach that, and then next, yeah, what we're supposed to do is just split apart the arms here and then lower them down. And then this looks really weird. It's like a motorcycle, and then she's like looking down. It looks like she's like trying to do the Naruto run or something. And then she's just like this motorcycle. Yeah, it's really dumb, but yeah. But anyways, so now next what you want to do is you want to split apart the back wheel here. Just do that. Oh yeah, almost forgot to remove this. So there you go. Yeah, just split that apart. And then next, you just want to bring up the arms for some clearance, and then rotate around here at the waist, and then you just want to bring up the like neck and head section, so it'll click in right here. And yeah, so now she's doing this. What even is this pose? It's like, what? Okay, it's not the weirdest we've seen, but oh man, this she's like, hooray! Oh man, it kind of reminds me of like in the Bumblebee movie, where like Bumblebee was like, when he was shamed by Charlie, like he turned it like it was sort of like a reference to a real life hoverboard, so he just changed like the lower half of him to just like his car, and then he just rolled away. Kind of reminds me of that. But yeah. But anyways, so basically a half transformation. But yeah. Anyways, so then next you just want to bring up this back section, and then you can rotate the wheel here to the side. You could also detach it, but me personally, I like keeping it here because, first of all, it's easier to store, and also because it fills in this gap. Without, this, then there's like this huge gap right here, which is one of my few complaints, that this doesn't lock in or anything. It's kind of, yeah. But yeah, so anyways, then next you just want to bring up this here, just kind of hinges forwards, and then there you go for the lower leg, and then finally we'll just bring down the arms, and then just move down the legs, and then finally you simply want to flip forward the wheel sections, and then click in place. And once you got that all done, there you guys have Arcee in her robot mode. And it's a little hard to stand her up, but it's got that there. Yeah, she's a pretty decent looking robot mode. Better than, like, only when I first saw the figure, it's like, okay, this looks a little, it's like, why do they do a core class? And I still don't know why, except, I guess, for the size of the alt mode, but I don't know. Yeah. Again, I hope they do deluxe, but alright, I'll stop saying that now. But yeah. But yeah, here she is in all her glory. So, anyways, taking a look at the head sculpt. Pretty nice. It just has like a little smile. Kind of rare to see that on mainline Transformer figures. Or, they got facial expression, but I do kind of like it on here. And yeah, I do like the blue paint, the little blue paint that they put in. And of course, to get like a faux motorcycle chest here, because, this is the real thing, but, since it's a core class, they couldn't do that much engineering, which I can understand. And yeah, so they got that chest there. Pretty nice. And then, I got pink here, and then unpainted red plastic. Yeah, it's the pink plastic, or not pink plastic, it's, the pink paint is painted over white plastic, so, yeah. And of course, got the legs here. Kind of odd how this works, just because it's got little stumps for feet. But, yeah, or at least the toes, and then the feet are just, yeah, weird proportions. That's why I guess it was a bit hard to stand her up. And, yeah. Overall, pretty nice, except for this. I genuinely do not care for this. This is... but, but besides that, I can understand why you got the wheels here, especially for one feature that I'll get into right now. So, if you so desire, you could just untab the wheels right here, and then bring them back forward, and then do the same here, and bring them forward. And the reason why I'm doing this is because in the movie, she can flip... Oh, I just realized my camera's not focused. So basically what I do, I just untap that and bring that forward, for those I couldn't see. But yeah, so in the movie, or like it's obviously going to be in the movie, but in the trailers for the movie, we see her rolling around with these sort of like roller skates, but there's one wheel instead of like three. How many wheels are on a roller skate? I forgot. But yeah, so she's just kind of roller skating around, kind of cool. Yeah. Unfortunately, with this though, it makes her look pretty lanky, because obviously in the movie it doesn't appear that she'd look this lanky with that. I mean, maybe she will. I don't know. But yeah, kind of nice that you can still do that. So yeah, so let's bring this back forward. And yeah, so anyways, now for the articulation on this Arcee. Her head is on a ball joint, so it can move side to side, and then up that much, and then down that much with the ball joint, but again, if you want to, there you go. She can just like stretch out her neck. Pretty weird, but yeah. The next, she can bring out her arm. The ball joint goes, but yeah. But anyways, so yeah, now for the arm movement, or at least for the shoulders, ball joint moves out that far, but you can bring out all the way thanks to her transformation. And then, of course, moves around here. No bicep swivel. Elbows do bend, and since they're a ball joint, you can get lots of movement there. She does have a waist swivel, but instead of holding this down and rotating, you have to hold this down and then rotate. But you don't really have to hold anything down, but you just, or really do. I mean, you have to hold here, and then that's how you get the movement. So, kind of a bit different than what we're used to. Her legs kick up this far, back that far, and then out that far, so good movements there. And then she does have a bend at the knee, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's it for the articulation of Arcee. Not great, but it's still, pretty decent. Even for a core class, it's pretty good. So, yeah. Anyways, now for accessories, again, she does come with this gun, and she can hold that right in her hand. And yeah, so there is that. So, yeah, but anyways, I think in the trailer we do see her blasting her gun. But yeah. So anyways, now for the robot mode size comparisons. Let's get this all focused. Yeah, for the robot mode size comparisons. Here she is with the bubbly movie Arcee. And yeah, you can definitely see why, again, I wanted deluxe, because, it went from this, she's like this big, and then now she's that small. Yeah, not as big of a size decrease as I was thinking, but still, though, yeah, it just for consistency reasons, they should do deluxe, so, yeah, but both are good in their own regards, but this, as like, in terms of figure, this one's better, because, I mean, this back here stays pretty, mostly solid, while this is just, that, yeah, that's like the only real complaint I have with this Arcee is that back kibble. And finally, here she is with Cheetor. You can see those two there. So that is it for the robot mode comparisons. And there you guys have my review for the Transformers Studio Series Core Class Rise of the Beasts Arcee. And I gotta say, she's alright figure. Not as good as, Cheetor, of course, but and also, the Bumbling Movie Arcee. Figure, the deluxe one, but it's better than I was expecting. I do really do like the alt mode, which I think that that was the main purpose of having a core class RC. But for the alt mode scale reasons, but but in terms of robo mode, it's mostly fine. It just I don't really like that back kibble thing, or just like, I mean, it's fine being there, but it just, there's nowhere to lock any of it in, like tab it in. So it's just all floppy there, and it just gets annoying. So yeah, that's like the only real complaint. Maybe she might need a bit more paint, I suppose, but but for core class, it's kind of it's understandable. Um, but besides that, pretty decent. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on this figure. So anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. So anyways, guys, as always, till all are one.